So, as so the last class, we have covered the tattvas. So, this session, we will continue with the matras. Let me share my screen. Before starting, I would like to recite Sharada stance here. Om Namaste Sharade Devi Kashmir Tvamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidyadanam Cha Dehi Me. I'll share my screen. Okay, hope my screen is visible. Today we'll start with matras. To start with, first I'll take up the alphabet per.
The screen is yet not come. Oh, now it has come. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So first we will take up the matras. What I am referring to is like pa, pa, p, p, like that. So those are the matras. First we will take up with the alphabet per. We should know first per how per is written. Per is always first the you first have an a matra. I request everyone to please go on mute. Okay, so per is always it goes with the per alphabet, the root of per with a alphabet. That's how you get per. This is the Devanagari root that I'm showing. Okay, this is the Halan. With this root alphabet, when you add a matra, you get per. Okay. So we all know the root in Sharada, the Halant. So this is per alphabet in Sharada. If you would want to add Halant to this, you extend this right side and then draw a straight line and tilt it down. This is the Halant. This is how you write the root per. If you want to get this per, it is the root of this alphabet is with a swar. In the sense, this is per with a will give you per. This is, I'm sorry, in this case it will be is Sharda here. So this is how we achieve this per alphabet. The root with a will give you per. If we are writing pa, that is the dirgha, I'll first write this in Devanagari. Okay, this is the pa alphabet in Devanagari. I will just to differentiate, I will just write it here. This is the Devanagari pa, this pa, and this side I'll be writing the Sharada pa. If you're writing, this is Pa in Devanagari, and in Sharda, we'll first write, I'll first write the root alphabet, Pa, plus A Matra, you will first write Pa, and on the right side, draw a small horizontal line, okay, very small, and from that, another small vertical line just extended below, and then you stop it. So this is Pa. The actual matra for Pa is just a small line. If you see the difference between Devanagari and Sharda, in Devanagari you write a full vertical line. Okay, in Sharda you just keep it on the top, very small, like it will be on the first half of the alphabet. It will not extend below that. Next, I will write Devanagari P. This is P. If you're writing this in Sharda, you will first write the root alphabet, and this is the E matra. When you mix P root with E, you get P. So first I'll write P, and this will be the same, the vertical line on the left side. But on the top, you see this curve. I'm connecting it to this part of the alphabet, to the very first part, and I will draw a line here. Reason being, the P doesn't come with the Shiroreka. Okay, so that's the reason why we would want to keep the E matra on the left side. Whereas in Devanagari, if you see, since it has a Shiroreka, it is more flexible to write anywhere in the top of the alphabet. But here, the curve has to be connecting to the left part of the alphabet, keeping this portion empty. So the matra here is this. This is P. Let me open another screen. Okay. Next we have P. I'll first write Devanagari P. This is Devanagari P. If you're writing Devanagari P, that's on this side. Okay, this is Devanagari. If you're writing this in Sharada, it will be, I will just draw a line to differentiate between those two. Okay, this is the Devanagari and this is Sharada. We will first write the root alphabet, that's P. So this is the root alphabet. To this, I will add E matra, we all know how to write E matra. This is E. When you're adding E matra to the root of the alphabet per, you have to get P. Since first you write per, if you observe here, the vertical line will remain on the left side and the curve on the top will be to the left, to the right, sorry, on the right part of the alphabet. Okay. You have to make sure that this portion is empty because this alphabet doesn't come with a Shiroreka. That's how P and P are written for per. Wherever there is no Shiroreka for any alphabet, please make sure you leave it blank. The rule applies for all the alphabets. And the matra here is this. This is P. Then we have, this is Devanagari Pu. You have the root alphabet per plus U matra. We have U here. Okay, so first we will write per, and U matra for per, it is written in this sharp edged triangle like this, sharp curved. This is Pu. Okay, it is not curved, it is a very sharp edged angles for U matra. So matra for Pu will be, take it to the left and then draw it straight. Okay, so yeah, gradually, like this if the size of the alphabet is small, this will get covered. It will just be like this. This is Pu. Next you have Pu. You'll write the root alphabet first. To this we will add U matra. This is U in, as we all learned. Here, first we'll write per. And at the bottom of this per, you will extend this line slanting towards the bottom. Okay. So if this is the alphabet, you will just extend it like this towards down this direction. And make sure you keep this line within the framework of this alphabet. Okay, so this is the matra for Pu. Next we have Pru. This is Pru in Devanagari. I'll first write the root alphabet per and R. So when you're writing this, first you get per, first write per, and here you see at the bottom, I am just making this curve like this. Okay, this is pr. The matra is this. So this is E matra, U, and R. Let me open another sheet for you. Next, we'll learn how to write R. Sorry, we have R, and yeah, we have R matra also. So this is Devanagari, R. Just draw a line to differentiate. We'll write the root alphabet of per first. And then to this, we will add R matra. This is R. And on the top, if I write another curve, it will become pru. If you want to achieve this in Sharda, you will first write po alphabet, the full alphabet. And to that, you will first make a pru, as I showed you. And R matra, below this, you just add another curve here. This becomes pru. So this is the matra. This is how it will look like. Next, we have Lr, that is Lr matra with per. These you don't actually come across in manuscripts very often, like, or maybe you may not come across at all. I haven't, maybe I'm not sure, like, you don't see this much in the manuscripts, especially Lr and Lr. I mean, in my observation, I was not able to. But yeah, if you check any of the manuscripts in detail, you might find it, but it is not so often used. Okay. Uh, Next, I'll write per alphabet, the root. And to this, I'll add Aldru Matra. We know how to write Aldru. So this is Aldru in Sharda. This can be written in two ways. Aldru. Firstly, I'll show you. If you're writing this Aldru with per, either it can be written like this, or it can also be written like this. Both are valid. This is I won't be able to show this specifically matra because this lr will go right below the per alphabet. Okay, and if you would want to explicitly show the lr matra, then you can you can keep this dr. Okay, this should do. But both are right. You can write either in this way or that. Next, we'll learn how to write dr. Even this also you will not get to see much, but it's good to know. You first write per alphabet the root, and then the dr matra, you add it here. So even for this, uh, the rule is the same. You first write per, you can keep it like this. It will be on the left part of the alphabet only. Or you can also keep this dr like this, same as that of Devanagari. But they you do get to see this kind of matra attached to the alphabet in manuscripts. Okay, you can see these two both, but you don't see it very often. In matra folder, it's the same. Okay, so we will also do a revision of it. Let me continue. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Okay. Next, we'll write then we'll write pay, that is per with a matra. This is Devanagari pay. We'll first write the root alphabet. To this, we add a matra. First, we write per. On the top, you just write a small line. This is pay. There is some space here. Okay. Uh, and then you draw a horizontal line. Make sure you keep it within this frame of the alphabet. Next, we'll write pi. This is Devanagari pi. We have root alphabet per first. And to this, we first write I matra. We first write I alphabet, and then if you're writing this as a matra for per, you first write per and leave some space and draw two horizontal lines or a equal symbol. This is pi. Next we have po. This is Devanagari po. You first write po alphabet. This is the root. To this, you add this is O. Okay. Po root alphabet plus O will give you po. And how do we write that? And yeah, matra for this is just a small line, and for this will be two lines. Then for po, if you're writing, you write first po, and on the right side, you draw a small line. On the top, you make this three connected to it. This is po. So matra for this will be this. You don't keep this too much. You can just, this is very a slight noticeable but not so visible. You can just keep a small line here. Okay. Next we'll write pow. Next is pow. So this is Devanagari pow. And Sharda. First we will write the root alphabet per. To this we'll add Au matra. So we all know this is the Au in Sharda. If you're adding this to per, we'll first write per. And on the left side, draw a small line. Immediately make a round here. Okay. And then gently lift it up and make this M kind of a shape, tilted M. This is pow. Matra is like this. Make a round here and then make this tilted M kind of a shape. Next, we'll go about matra with po, that is pam. This is Devanagari. if you're writing this in Sharda, first you'll have the root per. To this, we'll add um and the rule is same, just a bindu on the top. We'll first write per on the top, a bindu. This is pam. Then we have per. You have a root per. To this, you have a added. And this will be I hope I'm clear with all the matras. I will do a quick revision. First, we'll write this is Devanagari per, or okay, this is Devanagari per. I'll just write Devanagari and Sharda, and this is in Sharada. This is per. Next, we learned how to write per. Just keep it closer here. This is Devanagari. This is Sharda per, and per is the matra is just first draw a small horizontal line and immediately bring it down a little and then stop it. You don't extend like in Devanagari. Then you have P. So first you write per, and on the left side, to the left part of the alphabet, you're adding this matra. Next we have P. Okay, so we have this is Devanagari. And Sharda, if you're writing it, you first write per, and on the right side of the alphabet, you add this E matra. Next, we have U. First, we write per, and at the bottom, we write this sharp-edged triangle. This is pu. Then we have O. First write P. And O Matra, this is Devanagari Po. In Sharda, we write P, and at the bottom, tilted line like this. This is Po. Then we have Pru. This is Devanagari Pru. In Sharda, write P, and at the bottom, you write this R Matra here. Okay, this is Pru. Next, we have Pru. Just a minute. Yeah. So we have first P, and then we'll first write R, and right below that, I'll write another curve here. This is Pru. Sorry, this is Pru. Then we have Lr. This is Devanagari Lr. As I told you, this can be written in two ways. One, you add this with the Sharda alphabet at the bottom, or you can also write it like this. This is Lr. Then we have, okay, I will write it on the other side. We have Lr. This is Lr. If you're writing this, just write P, and this, you have this line here for Lr Matra. Okay, this is Lr, or you can also write it in this way. When this is also right. Next, we'll write Pe. I forgot to add a Shirurika to this Devanagari. Okay. This is Pe. In Sharda, first we write P alphabet. On the top, leave some space here and just a small line. This is Pe. Then we have Pi. We'll first write P. On the top, we will write two equal lines, like, um, This is per. Then we have two lines here. This is pi. Then we have po. Let's first write per. On the right side, just a small line and a M, kind of tilted M, which connects to that. This is po. Then we have pau. We first write po. On the right side, a small line, make a round, then lift it up, and then get this tilted M kind of a shape on the top. It will when you make this round and just tilt it up and write it, you will get this angle, so you don't have to worry. Then we'll write pum. It's just per with a dot on the top. That's a bindu. And we write per. It's per. And then two dots on the right side. So these were the matras that I wanted to cover today. I'll just allow the participants to ask questions. Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
स्नेहा जी,
Yeah, yes.
ये
Yes,
पी
Satish.
और पी में सेम देवनागरी और इसका सेम आएगा नोटेशन?
Yeah, when you're writing P, this is a Devanagari P,
हाँ,
and this is the Devanagari P. In Sharda, we know that it has no Shiroreka. So if you're writing this E matra, the first E matra, it will be on the left part of this alphabet. It will connect here. And if you're writing E matra, it will be on the right part of the alphabet, which will connect here. We have to just make sure that the Shiroreka does not exist for per, and this will always be vacant when you're writing E and E matra. You're not supposed to cover this with a Shiroreka. That's it.
okay. But because the E and E matra were different when you said you given us you instructed us, but now it is following the same Devanagari.
Sorry. Let me just check. You mean to say this minute? Yeah, 6. Okay, yeah, that's what. If you're writing P, it will be on the left side. And if you're writing P, it will be on the right side. And this portion will be empty. You're not going to cover it.
I guess Sneha, what it's trying to say is
Yeah.
actual E and E in
Yeah.
Sharda and what do you call,
Okay.
Devanagari is different, but the way you write it when you put it together, it's almost identical except for the fact there is no Shirorika.
Yeah, yeah.
बिकॉज जो आपने आपको मात्राएं सिखाई थी उसमें ई और ई का जैसे शारदा में लिखे थे वो डिफरेंट था। आपने छोटी ई की मात्रा, जो छोटी ई थी वो इसका था, इन्वर्टेड यू था ना, वो ऐसे कर दो था और वो था फिर ऐसे करके।
You mean to say the top curve?
Yeah, the top
ऊपर?
curve and the bottom U was there in the छोटी ई, and बड़ी ई में लाइन थी, वो दो बिंदी ऊपर थी और फिर ग था कुछ, तो वो
Okay,
नहीं यूज होगा इसमें।
you mean to say this curve here?
I can't see your screen. अच्छा, now I can. Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
So you mean to say the P that I write, you mean to say this curve on the top, right?
नहीं, अगर आप हमको ई सिखाएंगे अलग से, आप बताइए ई कैसे लिखेंगे आप इसमें शारदा में, ई और बड़ी ई।
This is the E, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And
हाँ,
this
this
is
is what I
the,
was saying.
yeah, when you're writing this, when you're connecting this with the root, yes, it
Right.
will, huh.
This is what I was saying. These two are
Yeah, right. The base of the alphabet E and is this, but if you're writing this with the per alphabet, it will follow the Devanagari E. Devanagari E and E is different. This is E and E for Devanagari.
right.
Yeah. But in Matra, when you're writing this E Matra, this will be on the left portion of this alphabet.
So this will follow all consonants.
The ones which do, E and E is the same for everywhere. But if there's no Shiroreka, this rule applies.
अच्छा, प में शिरोर का नहीं है, बाकी में हो सकती है।
प में तो नहीं है, या बाकी में होगा। Yes, you're right.
वो
Suppose,
आगे क्लास में थोड़ा क्लियर हो जाएगा।
हाँ,
एक्चुअली ये तो भी एग्जाम्पल के लिए स्नेहा जी ने प लिया है। आगे जब हम क्लास में जाएंगे तो थोड़े एक्सेप्शंस है, जैसे एग्जाम्पल आ मात्रा कुछ बेसिकली अल्फाबेट्स में डिफरेंट आती है। आ इज रिप्रेजेंटेड डिफरेंट फॉर 3-4 consonants. Similarly, u is also different for 7-8 consonants. So those we will learn as rules. Now today, whatever is this a matra, this is like we can consider it generic, but there are some specific rules. That is, those will come now. Now from I mean to say from next class onwards, there are very special rule, very special alphabets where the matras are basically shown in a different way. Those we will have to remember. And that for that reason, I request not to miss even a single class, because these rules are very important. They have to be remembered and practiced, and it will take a long time to remember those.
बट आप ये वीडियो आप भेज रहे हैं ना ऐसे?
हाँ जी,
yeah,
yes,
it's been recorded. It will be shared.
Thanks Neha ji. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to practice and submit the assignments, you can try for other alphabets as well. I will share the Matra list with everyone. You can try for other alphabets like No, Cha.
Practice only those alphabets which we will give it to you. Don't
Yeah.
take any other alphabet of your choice. There are some alphabets where rules are different, where the alphabets they the same rule what we have learned today. We will send you only those alphabets. For example, like example B, N. So all these only you can practice today.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions, students? Okay, if there are no questions, then we can wind up today's session, and I will share the material with you and the list of alphabets which you can practice, having this per as a sample sheet. Okay, then see you all in the, you can submit the assignments in the drive that I share. That's it. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sneha.
Yeah, thanks.
We were really